kid is fun. Being a parent is fun too. But there are responsibilities and choices that go hand in hand with being a parent. One of these choices is about immunisation. Immunisations are the injections that protect our children from serious diseases. In this DVD, we look at how immunisation works, the diseases it protects against, and why it's important for children to be immunised.
Immunisation was an important choice for us. Malachi is 5 months old and we wanted to protect him against preventable diseases.
We read lots of information on childhood immunisations, went on the net, talked to our midwives, the nurses, the doctors, and decided overall this was best for baby, for our family, for our whole ainga.
It's quite important for parents to realise that if your child is not vaccinated, then they are at a greater risk of catching a lot of diseases and illnesses which we're trying to protect them from.
Immunisation is the best protection from serious diseases, and also it's free.
And the more children there are in the community, who are immunised, the more you have the protection.
Children who are not residents or citizens of New Zealand can still get the vaccination and get it free. The immunisations have been done for many years, have been shown to be quite safe for children and for babies. There's a usual course of immunisations that they will explain to you, and it's important that you follow the process of immunisation from the first one right to the last one. If you miss the remaining ones when the child is older, or if you moved away from your regular GP, you can always go to another one and say, well, look, we've missed these ones, and they will organise a catch-up for you.
We still encourage them, no matter how long ago that they haven't been given their vaccination, we still catch up. It's never too late.
New Zealand has a free immunisation program. All babies are due for their first injections at 6 weeks. Deciding about immunising your children is best done as early as possible, for instance, during pregnancy. This means that your baby begins the immunisations on time and gets off to the best possible start. It's a parent's choice whether or not to immunise their child. Parents give consent for their child to be immunised.
It's a health thing, isn't it? You do it to keep your children safe, you do it to protect your children as best you can from everything possible.
I believe in immunisation because they protected my children.
So I'd rather take the chance than not take it at all and my child fall sick to an illness that I could have prevented them from getting.
Measles.
Do you get like polio sip?
Whooping cough comes to mind.
Meningitis. Those are the only ones I know of, so...
What else is there?
Children in New Zealand are offered free immunisations against these serious diseases: hepatitis B, diphtheria, tetanus, whooping cough, Hib or Haemophilus influenza type B, polio, measles, mumps, rubella, pneumococcal, and human papillomavirus or HPV. Children will be protected from diseases when all the immunisations are completed. Vaccines are made to protect against certain diseases. They are made from a killed or weakened form of the virus or bacteria that causes the disease. Viruses or bacteria are also called germs. All vaccines used in New Zealand have been tested by scientists in clinical studies to ensure they are safe and that they work. Vaccines are injected into the body and work with our immune system to protect against the disease. So what is the immune system? Our body's immune system fights infection and illness. It does this by making antibodies that attack disease-causing viruses or bacteria that enter our body. The first time a disease-causing germ enters the body, the person may become ill with the disease, but the immune system soon starts to attack the germ. The person will then recover and develop antibodies against that germ. If the same germ enters the body again, these antibodies are ready to attack it. The person usually remains well during this time because they are now immune to or protected from that disease. When a vaccine, say the hepatitis B vaccine, is injected into the body, the immune system is triggered into making antibodies against the vaccine. If the hepatitis B virus later enters the body, the antibodies are already there and will attack the virus and prevent the person getting hepatitis B. That's how immunisation works.
Malachi's here for his 5 months injections.
It's hard.
He'll be okay, he's strong.
Yeah, just like his dad.
Malachi, come through. Malachi will be waiting for 20 minutes after the vaccines, just to see if there's any reaction to the vaccine. The reaction will be just a redness around the injection site and fever. Baby will be grizzly, or unsettled at night. Have plenty of fluids, lots of breastfeeds. But any problems, when baby goes home, you can contact your family GP or ring emergency if there's any problems in that, But it's very unlikely that he's going to have reaction. He's also going to be recalled for the next immunisation, and the recall will go into the National Immunisation Register, so that will show up what's the next, due vaccination will be.
Immunisations start when babies are 6 weeks old. This means babies will be protected from serious diseases at the earliest possible time. Babies and toddlers will get up to 3 injections at each visit. Some injections protect against more than one disease. These combined injections are safe and effective for babies and children. They do not overload the immune system. Details of the immunisation given go on the National Immunisation Register, or NIR. The NIR makes sure you have an up-to-date record of what immunisations your baby has received. Fo asked Evotia, David and Malachi to wait in the clinic for 20 minutes after the injections in case of a serious reaction. Serious reactions are very rare, but if they do occur, treatment that works quickly and safely can be given by the nurse or doctor. Usually, the only reaction is some slight pain, redness, or swelling around the injection site, and your baby may be grizzly and a bit unsettled as well. Children will need to have all the recommended immunisations to be protected. To be fully effective, it's important that children receive the injections at the time they are due. But if you miss one of your immunisations, like this little girl,
Tatiana, please come through.
It's never too late to catch up.
Immunisation is really good. It protects and prevents our kids from getting certain diseases.
le tui pui pui na ia maua le soifua maloloina o alo mafana o Samoa e taua tele nei fa mo pe ona yel nei Port Kalame.
After he had the immunisation, he was good. He was playing, eating. He was happy.
Oh, you were fine. Hey.
Yeah.
You alright?
Community immunity is an important part of protecting everyone against disease. When a disease enters a community and when many people have been immunised against the disease, it does not circulate in the community. What this means is when you immunise your children, you are also helping to protect your community from serious diseases.
Here in New Zealand is a wider community, much more wider community, and we need to get ourselves immunised, yes.
Really important for the whole community. All my kids are already have all their immunization.
Children are your future, and that's the only way to protect them is to vaccinate them.
Koe huhu malu I foki o ku aonga pito ia ki he whanki I whanau toki whaele I ke malu I ki nau tolu me he ngahi mahaki ke aia o ku whia mau ke malu I ki nau tolu me iai. Aia o ku whia mau ai whanau kotoa pe ke huhu malu I ke uhi ke nau hao me ngahi mahaki ko ia pe malu.
Remember, it's your choice to immunise your child. Immunisation protects against diseases. Immunisation is safe and effective for babies and children. Complete all doses on time for protection. It's never too late to start or catch up. Immunisations are free. Immunisation protects our children from diseases throughout their lives. For more information, contact your doctor, practice nurse or tamariki ora or well child nurse. Phone 0800 Immune or visit the Ministry of Health website.